Well, I had that piece of plywood in the jimmy, plus all this other wood. Those long ones are 10 foot, go all the way to the floorboard, and those are 8 foots. What I'm building is a bed for my oldest son. It's going to be 2x4 frame with 1x12s on the outside to kind of enclose it in. It will have 2x4 legs. It'll be 48 inches off the ground, so he can play up underneath it. And then if we have another kid later on, then my other son, they'll move into the room together. So I can easily make a bottom part on it and make it bunk beds. It'll have a ladder that'll be attached to the leg, and there'll be another, basically like another leg here for the rest of the ladder. It'll be 39 wide, 74 deep, which would be for a twin mattress. So the 2x4 will be framed in. We'll make the frame of it. There'll be 2 cross braces, and then I was going to do slats, but I decided that just a plywood bottom to the bed would work out better, just so he couldn't accidentally end up with his foot hanging through the bed. And then, so that'll make the frame. I'll make the frame out of 2x4s, 39 by 74, with 2 cross braces. The plywood will set on that, and then all along the outside it'll be framed out in the 1x12, which will, it'll be raised up so it'll hold the mattress. Then the legs will be attached on the outside of that, and they will raise up. Let's see, how much did I say? They'll end up sticking up about, 8 inches above the top of the bed, and they will have a 1x3 attached to them, which will be a rail. So I'll do some video as we go along. We were going to buy a bed at Ikea, but it looked pretty flimsy, and it was $199, and his mattress, the bed wasn't deep enough for his mattress. Ikea mattresses are thinner, so his mattress would have stuck up too high, which would have mean that the mattress would have stuck higher than the side of the bed, so he could roll out of bed real easily. So I didn't like that, and I didn't want to buy the $100 Ikea mattress, which would have made his bed $300. Plus, it didn't look very sturdy, so when he got older, it wouldn't work, So I just kind of drew up some plans, priced it all out before I put it all in the buggy. You can see figured out what all I would need, added up all the prices, and tax and everything was $105. That's screws, that's brackets, lag bolts for the legs, some liquid nails, some sandpaper. That's everything. So, coming out a lot cheaper. And I'll do some videos as I'll go along. This is one of the sides of the bed. That's 74 inches to that mark right there. Finally get to use my miter saw that I got I think I got it for my birthday. So this makes it a lot easier. And I like this one. My grandpa's got one that I used to always borrow. His didn't have this. That's kind of nice to be able to clamp the board down. And then I just got it supported up over on that end. So it's a little high, so I'll put a little bit of weight right there. There we go. Perfectly straight cut. So I'll do another one like this, and then I'll do these others. These are the ones I'm cutting right now, 74. This one right here will actually be on the inside of this board, so I have to subtract the thickness of the 2x4, which is 1.5 inches on each side, so this one actually be 36. So I'll cut a 36 for there, a 36 for there, and then there'll be another one about right there, and another one right here. So I'll do 4 36s and 2 74s, and that'll be the basic frame. Here's the basic frame without the center braces. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to attach this corner and that corner over there, and then start trying to, I won't completely tighten them up, and then I'll measure from this corner to that corner, from that corner to that corner, and they should be the same distance. And if not, I'm going to have to, tweak it just a little bit to make sure that it's square. That's how you check it's square, from opposite corners to opposite corners. And to keep the ends of the wood from splitting, I'm going to pre-drill the holes just a hair smaller than the screws. There's a screw. That's it. So I make sure that I don't split the ends of the wood. It may be just a hair big, may step down to the next smallest size. Screw it in with that. So I'll get the frame screwed together, and we'll go to the next step. There's the frame all screwed together. Now I just need to cut the plywood to sit on top of it. Marked. I'm just using the bed frame to sit it on while I cut it. So I'll get it cut, and then I'll screw it down to the bed frame. The plywood's attached. I've screwed it down. I cut it just about 1/4 inch shorter than the frame, just to make sure it didn't stick out over the frame. So just a little bit of the 2x4 frame sticks out over the plywood, and that's because the 1x12s, this is just a piece of scrap 2x4, but will go up like that. We don't want to make, so that would be kind of how the 1x12 goes.